I love you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Watery Aquarium. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading we're going to be looking at what does your person expect from you. We're always looking at what we expect from them, how the relationship should be, what would be the ideal situation. Now we want to see what they think. What is the ideal situation for them, right? What do they want from us? We're going to have 3 options to choose from. So choose a number from 1 to 3. The number that pops up in your mind's eye, that's your pile, right? So pause the video, choose a number, let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the number 1, here's your reading. So let's see what your person expects from you in the connection. So again, it could be a romantic connection, a friendship, or a family member. The person that comes to mind. Okay. Calling an element of water. Okay, switch it. Calling on the element. There we go. Okay, we have 8 of Swords, interference. We have here the universe. We have here the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles. So this seems like a push-pull. Someone that is indecisive here. Your person is indecisive on your connection. They don't exactly know what they want. It's like 1 minute they want you around, the next minute they don't want you around. It's like, I need my freedom, and then I need you. And it's going back and forth. I feel like pulling this 2 of Pentacles here, right? The change card. But it's like going back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. It's what's needed is balance, really. Now this can also be you, where you're in 2 minds about the connection. You don't know if you want to be with them or not. You don't know if you want more time for yourself or want time for them. It's just going back and forth. You're on and then you're off. With interference, there's a sense of feeling trapped and a need for you to see this, because there's a TV here and there's all these swords in the TV, and it's like there's something that you're not seeing, right? There's something that you're not seeing based on this push-pull energy. Now you're going to place it where it's either you're the one that's indecisive or your person. So take it as it resonates, but the person does not see exactly how this is affecting the connection, the indecision, the push-pull, right? With the universe and the Hanged Man, it's showing me that they're not wanting to let go. They're not wanting to let go. However, they're wanting things to progress. They're wanting to move on. They're wanting to close this cycle. They're wanting to move forward, but then they don't want to. So this could be, I'm wanting to start anew, whether that be with you or by myself or with someone else. But then again, I don't want to. It's giving me that vibe, that push-pull. And they're not seeing how that is affecting the connection. Look at the moon here. For some of you, they're still thinking if this is something that they want, if this connection is something that they desire. Because the worry is if they let it go, if they walk away from the connection, that they're going to miss out, right? You could have been their person. So they're in a space where they need to kind of like take a step back and really think and take your feelings into consideration. But this person is stalling, and what they want for you, they want for you to wait. With the Eight of Swords, which is the bound card, feeling trapped. Both of these cards, Eight of Swords and the Hanged Man, that's the person actually putting themselves in this situation, this predicament. Voluntarily hanging themselves, or excuse me, voluntarily putting themselves in a pause with the Hanged Man, and voluntarily feeling like they're stuck and trapped with the Eight of Swords, but desiring freedom or moving forward, coming out of this indecision, this confusion, this it's like a deadlock, needing to make up their minds. So they're expecting you to wait with them, to actually be patient and allow them to make up their minds. They're expecting you to actually be okay with it, with the Two of Pentacles. To have like that balanced view and to get it, to understand where they're coming from. This is kind of interesting, and I can relate to this. And the key thing, if you are the person that is experiencing someone that's unsure, you're going to have to think about yourself. Just off the bat, you're going to have to think about yourself, because it is your life, and there's time. And what I mean by that, time to consider, meaning that time waits for no one. So you could be sat here waiting with this person and miss out on wonderful opportunities for yourself. So the key thing is to live your life to the fullest while they're trying to figure things out. It's very important, right? This person just really needs the time to get their head together. But they're going to be in this space, stuck in this space, until they're ready, until they see clearly that how it's affecting you. And if you are the person that's in the limbo, right, in this indecisive, you're gonna have to allow your person to actually go out there and again to live, to enjoy life, to have experiences while you wait and think. It's like telling me open relationship, like that would be the best solution for y'all. Bottom of the deck, which is interesting, is the Death card. So it's something's got to give. This limbo, it's like being in the liminal space. It needs to end now. The universe is in the middle, the present, and there's a need, there's a desire again to close this chapter, to actually make a decision here. There's a desire to make a decision, but the person is just going to go back to again being on the fence. So it's time to break this cycle some way, somehow. Whatever side of the fence you're on, whatever, if you're again the person that's indecisive, or if you're with someone who is, it's time for you now to break this cycle or close this chapter by focusing on yourself, by doing things for you. Look at this Universe card. Right? This is a woman, an individual, going off on her journey, on their journey, right? It's gonna have to be like that. It's doing things for yourself. Now it doesn't mean you break up. You just do you. That's what this is saying. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify. Interesting, with the Two of Pentacles, bottom of the card it says change. That's what's necessary here. Change. Breaking out of this, it's like a stagnant cycle. And with the oranges in the back, that's you again, or your person needing to go off and to find their passions. There's a cat in this image. It's saying to follow your intuition. Yeah, okay. So we have here the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's not seeing eye to eye. It's not seen eye to eye. It's like for some of you, you're sat in a situation where you do require change. You do desire change, but you feel stuck. You're remaining in the connection because you may be working together, or you don't want to have any conflicts to upset your connection, right? Could be that you're in a business together and you don't want any type of conflict, but so you're sitting in something, you're sitting in silence really when you're desiring more. But sometimes you do have to break away from that, make that conscious decision to really focus on yourself, whether it is going to be all smooth sailing or it's going to create some ripples, right? It's like, no, I can't deal with the argument, so I'm just going to sit in this and settle. No, sometimes it's, you're going to have that talk. It's being honest with yourself. Here, the universe, let's see, yeah, Two of Pentacles, excuse me, Two of Wands, another two here, with the universe going off on a different path. It's telling you to go seek your path. There's lots to explore in the world. Look, this person is holding the world there. It's like going off and experiencing that. That's what it's being called for you to do. Choose a different path. If this one ain't working, choose a different one, right? We have options. Okay, Hangman. Don't feel alone. Don't feel that you have to sit in something just because you don't want to cause upset. You have to live. Okay, we have here, look at that, the Fool. Exactly. I'm hearing being led down a garden path. So it could be where a decision may never be made. It will always be this energy. Again, this vicious cycle of things move forward and then, oh, I'm not sure. The seesaw effect. That's not living at all. That is not experiencing life to the fullest. It is saying for you to really take a risk and just go off and experience all that you want to experience in your life or do. Right? Go off and, I'm hearing, explore, experience the endless possibilities out there. And that can be people, places, and things. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Your guides, we do have a cat and a dog here. It's like being loyal to yourself, and you are loyal to this person, or this person is very loyal to you, but there's nothing going on. For some of you, it's needing to shake things up in the connection where you're actually doing more together, right? Going out, traveling, that's here twice, universe and the Two of Wands. I need to go out and travel, see the world, especially with the Fool here. That just book a holiday where there's no expectations of the trip. So it's not like you have been there before or you've seen lots of pictures. You're going there with no expectations. So you're going there with neutral eyes, like child eyes, right? Where you're just, there's wonder and there's that excitement to explore and to see, learn, and do. But that's what Spirit is saying. Bottom of this deck, Eight of Cups. Yep. Look. It's like they're saying, look, this whole cycle of just going round and round in circle, it's time to put an end to it. You learn whatever lessons you needed to learn, right? About that, about yourself, about that type of way of being in a connection, and about yourself and what you want, what you desire, right? What you require, what you want to see, do, right? Okay, let's get Divine Abundance card. Self-love. Wow. It says, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Yeah, doing you. Doing you. No more of the round and round. No more of going around in circles, chasing your tail, being sat in limbo, in stagnation. No, no more of that. This is all about, again, personal goals. And it doesn't mean that you have to break up with the person in order to achieve this. For some of you, yes. But this is actually you just doing things for yourself, going out on a holiday with the girls or whomever, right? Going to a restaurant by yourself, just getting to connect with yourself again, or taking that course, right? It's again just focusing on things that's right for you. Because being in a seesaw situation, a good and bad, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, please, that's a waste of time and energy. Okay, let's get a card from the Great Eastern Oracle. Okay, you're getting two. Bask in silence, and it says away with the noise of thoughts. And then we have shed the shell, crack the cocoon and fly away. Yes, man. You see what I mean? Don't overthink things. There's Eight of Swords energy as well, right? Where it's like, with it being swords, of course, that's thoughts and communication. So that's thinking that you are trapped. Don't overthink things. This is saying to do. Come out of your shell, especially again with the Eight of Swords being trapped and the Hanged Man. Come out of your shell and go off and explore, like the Fool card here, like the Two of Wands, like the universe. This is what it's all is. It's screaming to you to go out there and just live, be, see, do. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. Also, I'm offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the number 2, here's your reading. Okay, so let's see what your person expects from you. Okay, so we have here, wow, Three of Swords. Okay. Okay, the Moon. Ten of Cups. What your person expects from you, bottom of the deck. Okay, I'm going to take this card. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. What your person expects from you, option 2, is for you to start working on releasing any type of pain, disappointments from the past. Not bringing your past into your connection or into the connection. Right? Whether that be romantic, friendship, family. It's like, this feels like a person that talks about what happened to them in the past over and over and over, and actually think that history is going to repeat itself. Right? And what your person wants you to do is to actually put the work in with the Eight of Pentacles to doing some really deep rooted healing, right? With the Moon and the Three of Swords. It's like you need to start working on yourself to releasing some of these feelings of the world is out to get me, or every relationship is going to result like the previous, because it's telling me that there is a vicious cycle. And the cycle is that you are not releasing or learning the lessons from the previous connection. So you're bringing that negativity and the patterns, because remember, we all play a role in these things happening to us. So you're bringing that pattern into the next connection, right? And in this case, in this connection. So if it's a family situation, you could be going on about something that happened to you, and your family member is trying to say, well, look at what you are doing, the pattern, so that it doesn't repeat itself, right? What are you doing that's causing these things to happen to you? It's time for you to put the work in, to examine it. Look, he's examining a piece of jewelry. Examine, look deeply within yourself with the moon here. Look deeply within and see the root of the issue, the problem, the pain, and release it. Look at that. With the Three of Swords, I love this one. There's a lot of pain. And we have these two swords here. It's like constantly thinking about it. You're at a deadlock because you cannot release it. You cannot release it, but you're fixated on it. You're expecting history to repeat itself. But with this sword here, the longest sword, which is like the Ace of Swords, you're seeing the truth of the matter. You're gaining clarity on yourself, on the situation, and you are releasing it because you're learning about yourself, meaning how you've overcome this pain, the role that you played in the situation, right? You're learning and seeing what needs to be corrected, what needs to be healed. Right? And this runs deep with the moon. I mean, this moon card is quite scary actually. But it's like the gutter, really. Right? It's the gutter. So it's bringing in, it feels like toxic behavior, toxic patterns. This can also be this is definitely like thoughts, with it being the swords. It could be toxic self-speak, or the way you communicate to others in a toxic way, or it could also be thoughts, overthinking, and also thinking negatively about a situation. But they would desire for you to be more optimistic and happy, focusing on what you have, be more in alignment with who you are and your surroundings, trusting that this connection is not like the previous. Right? But examining this and seeing this side of yourself, it could be someone that's very pessimistic as well, where this person just wants you to be happy, right? Not necessarily shiny, happy people like this card here, but more joyous and with gratitude. And with this woman here who's pregnant, it's like turning a new leaf. Examining the situation, examining yourself and what you're doing, and turning a new leaf. Starting anew. This person is willing to work with you, to support you and be with you, right? But they're saying there's some really deep pain, things that are hidden within that needs to be looked at, healed. This can also mean getting professional help. Getting professional help, and they will support you. Let's get some clarifiers. For some of you, you've actually put the work in, and now you're in the 10 of Cups energy, where you are more optimistic, and they're recognizing that, and they're celebrating you for putting in the work, right? For making the changes, for getting the help. Yeah, he's looking at a watch. This is a watchmaker, or he repairs watches. So we have the light here, shining a light on the situation, and with the clock, it's about the time, right? It represents the past, right? And the present. The past and the present. That's the time. That's where you're focusing on. So you're bringing your past into the present. And it's saying, no, look back. Look at the past and see what needs to, again, to be healed, to be examined. So the present, so you won't bring that into the present or in the future as well. And with the clocks, it's like these clocks in the back where it's stopped. It's like events in your life that's made a mark, that's made a major impact on you. And that can be positive or negative. And for some of you, it's focusing on the positive impacts as well, right? Seeing that there's positivity in some of the experiences that you've had. And the ones that are negative, yes, don't neglect it. But it's saying to heal and to recognize it and to heal from that. What wisdom have you gained from that experience? What have you learned about yourself? And it feels like strength. Because for anyone to go through a lot of pain, deep-rooted pain, you are strong. You're a strong soul, right? Okay, clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, look at that. We have the Five of Cups. Yep. Definitely disappointments here. A lot of emotional pain that is being carried over into the connection. And they're saying it's time for you to really examine this and realize that I am not like this person. I am not them. Okay, look, Three of Swords again. Three of Swords with the Moon. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about overcoming the pain here. That's clarifying the Moon, the Three of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. This is saying for those who have overcome this, who are working through their pain. It's talking about that, right? This is an amazing opportunity, this connection, to express and show you what true love and happiness is. So there's no need to have your back up or to bring, again, the fears of the past into this connection. This is actually a blessed connection from Spirit, with it being the Ace of Pentacles here, right? There's a great opportunity to be had, to be experienced here. Bottom of the deck here, look at that, Three of Cups. This is abundance, but it's also about union, connection, support, right? Okay, can I have a card for the Ten of Cups? Okay, so we have here the Knight of Cups. Five of Swords. All right, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking that this person might be like people from your past. And this person loves you. This Knight of Cups here, this person loves you. And it's like, don't push them away. Don't push them away. Don't. They're giving you a lot of love. They're offering a lot of love to you. Don't push them away. This person wants you to accept their love. They're not trying to control you. They're not. They're not trying to control you, but you're very reluctant to receive this love. And of course you can always switch it, because this could be the other person, right? But there's a strong need for openness. There's a strong need for healing. And there's a strong need to trust here. Trust. Make the effort with the Eight of Pentacles. Make the effort to see this. And again, how you are affecting your connection. Okay, let's get some cards from the Divine Abundance. Non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So this is working on healing yourself and also being in your connection. So there's no need to separate yourself from your connections while working on yourself. You can actually do both, and it's changing your outlook as well, right? There's a sense of needing to be honest in your connection, letting your person know exactly how you are feeling, because this person wants you to be able to express that. It could be where you're in such a really deep, dark place, they want to help, and you're not telling them. They have no idea, but it's coming out negatively towards them, but they don't know why you're doing it, right? So it's saying to communicate with them, be honest and open with them. If it is, okay, I need some time for myself, say it, be honest, right? But this is saying that you can do both, right? But when you're doing it, do it authentically, be honest, be upfront, right? That's what this is saying. Okay, let's get some cards from the Great Eastern Oracle. It's like also with non-duality, a oneness, because this is a very significant connection, and there is a need to connect, right? To connect, to be on the same page. Okay, so we have here enemy in the dark. Turn to your inner child for help. Yep. We have here portal to wholeness. And we have welcome the gift of yearning. And then we have time to rekindle. Take the wheel in your hand. So it's like saying, so it's saying to really focus on the inner child energy, and the inner child energy is one that's non-biased, one that's very pure, innocent, likes to explore, likes to learn. And this is learning about yourself and also being open to learn and accept your person for who they are, but also accepting yourself for who you are, but more importantly, sharing, right? Sharing your thoughts and how you are feeling, sharing your emotions. It is important to desire and crave love and support, but the way to receive that again is to communicate, right? Is to communicate. It says time to rekindle, take the wheel in your hand. So it's making the effort. It's making the effort. So if you are someone that needs to do deep healing, it's time to take the necessary steps to move in that direction, the direction of healing, so that you can feel free and whole again within yourself. And once you are whole within yourself, it can then spread into your connections, right? This can also mean if getting professional help as well. So if you need to get professional help, do so. It's very important. But it's time to connect with yourself and to connect with your connection. And in doing so, clear communication. Because it's pointless craving and desiring something and holding it in. Speak on it. Okay? Let me give you one more. I'm going to give you an animal message. We have here the raven. Listen to your intuition to receive a message from the world of spirit. Yes. So some of you have been called, right, by spirit. Right? You're being told that this is what you need to do. You need to be on this path of healing and releasing. And it's saying, listen to your intuition. You might be seeing the raven or birds, right? That's another nudge, like this reading, to really go out there and take the necessary steps to working on yourself and also working on healing your connections as well. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings, so if you're interested in that, information is in the description box below, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the number 3, here's your reading. So let's see what your person expects from you. Okay, so we have here the Princess of Discs, Kindergarten Teacher. So the Page of Pentacles. We have here the Tower. And we have here the Queen of Pentacles, the Matriarch. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess, which I'll take. Okay, I feel inclined to pull also the Ace of Swords. So we're going to pop it here next to the High Priestess. Right. So there are several messages coming through here. And one of them is your person expects you to grow up. Now this feels like an age gap connection. So you are possibly younger than your person, and they're expecting you to be more mature, right? To grow up. So it's like from the Page of Pentacles, they're expecting you to, with the Tower in the middle, to tear down this whole immature behavior or immature outlook on life, and to be more secure, more stable, more grounded, more adult, I'm hearing, right? So if you are a female, this is an example, and there is an age gap in your relationship, they're expecting you to behave like a woman that is similar to their age group, where they may have a lot going for them. So they know how to run their home, they know how to run a business, or they're working and know how to come home and handle home business and the kids, etc. They're expecting you to be much more mature than your years, right? And if you are someone that is older, they're expecting you to, definitely grow up, to behave like someone of your age. It's almost like they're expecting you to know this, because we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. So it's like, right, this person has been dropping hints, and they're gonna get to the point where they're gonna be speaking this. They're gonna be saying this to you. So this is for those who are in this situation where they need to grow up. Your person has been dropping hints, and eventually they're going to have this big talk with you about needing to be more mature, right? For others, this is where they're expecting you to chip in financially. Let's say that you're working in a place where it was meant to be temporary, right? You have other great aspirations. Let's say aspirations to be an accountant, a lawyer, or doctor, what else? A designer, anything, a writer, what have you. But you have other aspirations, greater aspirations than the job that you're currently doing that's giving you peanuts. Your person wants you now to take the necessary steps to move towards your dreams, move towards achieving the job and the lifestyle that you desire, and not getting stuck in a dead-end job, right? Or a job that was meant to be temporary. They're wanting you now to move towards being more serious, right? And earning more. There's no other nicer way to put it. They want you to start earning more, right? And that's through the field of study or the area that you originally wanted to move in or still want to move towards. They're wanting you now to go for it, right? Which is quite interesting. This has been something that has been eating them for a while, This is something that they really wanted to say to you, but they were afraid that it would break you or hurt your feelings. But it's gotten to the point where either they can't manage, or they just feel like stagnant. They just feel like they're losing that. It's not attractive anymore. It's not attractive anymore, and it's for them. They like ambition. They like to see growth. They like a person that is, this might be temporary, but now you're moving up. You know, you're moving up the ladder. We're growing and expanding together. That's what they like. That's what they expect. And they've been biting their tongue this whole time. For some of you, you've already had this talk with this person, and it's like, oh my gosh, it hurts. But if you are in a situation where you do have great potential in an area, and you're sat in something temporary, it is time to move forward. It is time to go on the path of achieving your goals or achieving great success. Yes, because it is here with the Queen of Pentacles. It's here for you. Success is here for you. Great opportunities are here for you. And it, for another person, this is one person, this message, your person feels down, or not down, but your person feels that you deserve more. It's like you're happy to be in a small job, in a job again where they feel it doesn't serve you. So it's not necessarily where you have a dream that you're not moving towards. They just feel that you can do better. They just feel that you could do better. Another situation here is someone that is, your person wants you to be a housewife. So like a literal reading of the card, you are a school teacher and your person wants you to stop working and to be a housewife. That's the literal meaning of this card. And you are not happy about that. Give up on your dreams to look after the home. But it's definitely a powerful message here about either growing up, becoming more mature, or to actually follow your dreams and achieve great success and abundance. So they're not in the wrong for what they expect. They're not in the wrong. It's for you to see the truth here. It's for you to see this and to make the necessary changes. Okay, let's clarify. And it doesn't, this could apply to, again, friends and family, seeing this great potential within you and knowing that you can achieve more and you should go towards it, right? Can I have a card for the Tower? The Tower. The Tower clarifies the Tower. So this might not go down too well. This talk might not go down too well. They're dropping hints and you're not receiving it, so they're going to speak on it and it might not go too well. It could be a breakup, or it could certainly be, you could potentially be hurt. Or you can, of course, reverse this, where this could be your person and you're going to have this talk with them and it's going to hurt them deeply. Well, actually, both of you. It's not going to go down too well. Okay, so let me get another one. Okay, we've got the Six of Swords. Okay. So it could be where you're going to part company for a bit and then possibly come back together. Or it's going to be a period of great upset and then you're able to work things out and move on the right path. Like it's going to be the right kick up the backside, the tushy for this person to now make moves towards, this is moving in the direction of the Queen of Pentacles. So again, achieving their dreams, or moving towards success, or moving towards maturity, right? So it's going to have a good outcome. It may or may not involve you guys being in a connection or a friendship, or it could be a temporary one and then you guys come back together. It's along those lines. So, but it's going to achieve what it needs to achieve. Okay, kindergarten teacher. Let me get a card for the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Isn't this interesting? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, I mean, for the person whose person wants them to be a housewife, you're quite comfortable where you are. You're quite happy with your job, your current position. You're very comfortable with it. It's going to come as a shock, but you probably move towards doing the housewife thing. And for others with the maturity, yes, it's telling me that you really do need to move towards your greatest potential and the abundance, and to also grow up, right? To grow up. There's great opportunities that are missed here. Yeah, the star. Look at that. Great opportunities. And it's for you to reach for them, right? It's for you to ground this energy. Learn to reach for these opportunities. Learn to get yourself out of this predicament of going around in circles. And this talk that this person is going to have with you, it's coming from the heart. It's actually spirit as well, speaking to you, communicating to you that it's time for you to move into this energy of great abundance. Okay. The matriarch, or the Queen of Pentacles. May I have a card for that? Look, yeah. Ace of Wands. Definitely. It's going to definitely evoke change. Yeah. Look at that. The Two of Wands at the bottom. It's looking at their prospects. It's allowing this person to be more mature. It's that kick up the bum to get things going. It's gonna definitely happen here. It's gonna happen. With it being Pentacles as well, this can also be, and I just got this could be a talk to someone about their weight, right? It could be a talk about their weight, and it's not going to go down too well. It's not going to be received too well, but it will evoke change. And I'm looking at the star, and she's naked, the body. So this could be a talk about someone's health and or weight, and it will evoke change. It's not going to be received well, but eventually they're going to get it. They're going to see clearly what needs to be done, and then move in the right direction. Interesting. Okay, let's get some advice. I have an advice card. We have here receiving. Stop it. Receiving the message. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Yes. Spirit is speaking through this person, right? The messages are sent to you, what needs to be done, and Spirit is actually supporting them. So what they're saying is true, and it needs to be worked on. So it's saying don't take it personally, right? Don't take it personally. Okay. Card. We have here plant a seed of love. Offer love and harvest happiness. Yeah, it's definitely coming from a good place. This is coming from a good place. Right, so what they're expecting from you and what they're trying to say to you indirectly and eventually will say is coming from a place of love. And it's for you to embrace it, to accept it, to receive it, and embrace it, and start making the changes. Because it's not only coming from them, it's coming from Spirit. Okay, so I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.